Good morning, good morning. 26 degrees. Now that was at almost 7 o'clock and it's like 9 o'clock-ish now. It's still 26. It'll be 26 all day in my head. But at least we don't have snow. And we're not predicted to have snow. And tomorrow, oh my gosh, tomorrow the high is 61. Crazy. Crazy. All right. Couple things. Housekeeping. Welcome if you're new here. I got a couple more new peoples. Good morning. I tried out my paper. Now I'm going to put a picture of this at the end. I got it off of Amazon. And both of them have the same brand. Trimico Easy Mask. It's called premium masking paper. Because last time I went to the Walmart in Sumter, they didn't have it. Now I haven't checked other Walmarts, but when I get back to the beach, I'll check it down there. But and the masking paper, where'd I put it? It's here somewhere. Anyhow, this one was shorter. I think this is like 9 inches. And the other one, while beautiful, they had it in a green, which is a little, I think it's more 12 inches or so, or maybe 13 or 14 inches. Same brand. Both of them are very cheap. This was like $4.99 and this was $3.99 or something like that. Very cheap. Sometimes you get what you pay for. It's very thin. It does not have a slick side, which could be good, depending on what you want to use it for. Some people may not want the slick side. I like the slick side because it gives it some stability. It's really thin, which is a good and bad for what we're going to use it for, or what I plan on using it for. Now, the stuff that you paint on green, you have to be prepared for it to look a little different. And I just quickly painted some of my calamari. That's what I'm going to call this stamp that I made. Calamari, because it looks like loops of calamari. And it does okay. It does okay. I love the green. I love this green color. It's almost like Traveler's Notebook green. Pretty darn close. It's very thin. I was a little disappointed when I unwrapped it. I'm like, oh, that's kind of thin. This is why I have paint all over me already. Anyhow, just FYI, I'll put a picture of the label, which I have already lost. Here it is. At the end of the video. Plus, at the end of the video, today is a holiday. Well, it's a holiday for two people. One is in heaven. One is in my living room. Today is Gunner's birthday. We don't know for sure, but we've kind of claimed this day because the paperwork we got, I think it did say he was born on January 5th. We picked him up in March. We didn't pick him up. We bought him in March. But anyhow, he is 4. But today's my mom's birthday too. She would have been 85 today. So, yeah. This is almost getting to the point where I can do something with it. But putting a piece of jelly paper over it means I can wipe my brush off and put this over it and keep working. And then I get a twofer because some of it rubs off onto here. So, okay. All of that out of the way. Where's my journal? I have lost it. Seriously. Oh, here you are. It's a good thing it has an octopus on it. So far, I've managed to keep the back of this clean. This is my project. Oh, gosh. Learning by journaling. I love this. If I was better talented, or if I could speak English, I might take this a little bit farther. But I was afraid I was going to mess it up. So I left it at this point. But anyhow, today, the word for our project is fossil. And I cut out a few pictures, but they don't fit in the, I'm thinking this is only going to be volume 1 in this book because it's going to be too full. But on the headlines of CNN this morning were fossils found in England somewhere. Oh, this is done by the University of Oxford. But I saw Birmingham University, or University of Birmingham, I'm not sure how it's labeled, was in on it too. But they found footprints, like 25 of them, I think they said. And they're from 2 different animals. And they're before the times of Tyrannosaurus Rex. They're before that. But some of these, the 3-pronged ones, they found 2 different animals because one is 3-pronged and one was a different shape. One was more round. But they're trying to make casts and things of them so that people can see them. And then they'll take the originals wherever. But some of these were 25 inches across. That's like 2 rulers. If I could find a ruler, I would tell you. But that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a big foot. Anyhow, so I clipped that out. And then here's a fossil of some kind of mollusk or something. And then I just put another picture in this. Really, this doesn't apply, but I might use this somewhere else. But I think I'm going to do this as a tip-in. Because I printed them the same size so I can tip them in. And this one will go someplace else. But anyhow, fossils. Okay. The study of fossils is paleontology. Aristotle studied them way back. Darwin. Carbon dating is the measuring the age of organ material by measuring carbon-14 that they contain. Latin, it comes from the word, fossil comes from the word, it comes from Latin, obtained by digging. Remains, trace, or impressions of a once living form is a fossil. So I thought that was that's as far as I'm going to go because, again, my brain immediately went, blah, 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 like Charlie Brown's parents, blah, 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 blah. Like, too much science, but I wanted to learn a little. I'm going to have to take this paper clip off, I think, because it's going to interfere with our layer. I have no clue. No clue, absolutely no clue as what I'm going to do today. All I know is it's on the back of this. These aren't heavy enough. I'm looking for clips. I have a good traveler's notebook one someplace here. Huh. I don't know. Fossil? I mean, obvious, it would be fun to kind of draw swirly things. Kind of like this. This is what we are more prone to finding as regular people, not scientists. And I kind of was thinking maybe like making a curly Q in paper. Let's see if we can do that. Let's maybe draw up in a pencil. Something. I don't know if I can do this. Let's just see. So nothing else is going on here. It's very quiet. It's very cold. My husband went with the dog around the block. I'm like, I'm not going out there. I don't have enough coats to go out there. And I don't think he's walking the 1.5 miles that we normally do. Because he says, it's too cold for me too. Okay. How do I transfer that right there to paper? Now. I want this to be swirly enough that there'll be gaps in between the swirls, I think. I started going on some of the what are they called? There's Junk Journal January going on, and then there's also the Caged Fish. She was one of the first people I watched on YouTube. Glue Book January. Then you can get lost, down a rabbit hole of all those people. Okay. So now if I put this back, yeah, that's kind of like what I wanted, but I don't want the green to show, so voila. Okay, I don't hate that. It's reminiscent of some of this. That's kind of what I wanted. But now it needs color, because my fossils would not be brown. Mine would be purple with pink polka dots, I'm sure. Can I cut out another one? What about some of these deli papers? Oh, some of these are gorgeous. Just the wipe-off paper is so pretty. Whew. This is what mine would look like. So this is maybe like a real scientist and me. I don't think I want to be that flippant about it. I want to take this seriously. As serious as my knowledge and my learning curve are going to let me. Oh, here they are. I was looking for the papers that I used yesterday. Because this one, I could cut a thing out of there, maybe. And they don't have to be the same size. Not all fossils are created equal. Okay, let's just see what happens. This is so pretty. This could go inside my Hobonichi, though. That looks like the Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny's dye room. Yeah. Some of you are getting snow. Yikes. Y'all be careful on the ice and stuff. The 49ers had their last game yesterday for you. Against the Phoenix Cardinals. Used to be in St. Louis. Right? But I don't think either one of them had a very good year. The 49ers need to find conditioning coaches that keeps their players from getting hurt so badly, so easily. I realize some of it's muscle. I think Colin McCaffrey, if you don't like football, sorry, American football. Colin McCaffrey, no, Christian McCaffrey. He's got like tendonitis or something, which I can relate to this. This cold weather, my foot's a little stiffer with all the metal that it has in it. And my hands, doing some of this holding of the stuff like this for several hours, sometimes my hands get stiff and I can't declaw them. Like if they're in this position, I can't bring them out for a minute. It's like, ooh. Okay, I need my little orange scissors, yellow scissors. But some of that comes with age. I'm fighting it as hard as I can, but it keeps happening. I did get a wrinkle roller. I don't know what they're called, but they're not jade, but they're fake jade, but a real one, I guess, in Paris would be real jade, but mine came from Amazon, so it's not real jade. But you put them in the freezer, and then you kind of roll over your face in an upward roll. And kind of, it's supposed to, with a kind of oil, and it's supposed to kind of like regenerate your cells so that they, I don't know, I am not a beauty guru, obviously, but so far, I call it a wrinkle roller, because it's smoothing out my wrinkles, theoretically, but so far, they're not smooth. It's only been 2 days, but I was hoping it would work faster. It's so funny because even though I haven't, oh dear, I haven't been as diligent about my weight in the last several months as I was at the beginning of the year, which in April it'll be a year. And but my skin has, in fact, this shirt I couldn't wear anymore. It's from Edisto, and I couldn't wear it. It's like a cotton sweatshirt, not fleece, but a cottony fabric, and I can get it on, and I have a turtleneck on. So I was like, whoa. Some of the clothes that I haven't been able to wear in a long time, I'm wearing. Undergarments have to be repurchased because they're all a little too big. And they're not too big. They're too big to go around. So the around the body shape has shrunk a little bit. My friend that we saw at the beach, that was one of the reasons why we bought our beach house. She said, you lost weight? Because she and I haven't seen each other in a while. She's on the go constantly. She's a lady I went to Vietnam with. But and we're going to go to Japan. We can get it all worked out. Anyhow, okay. She's like, I can tell you've lost weight. I said, I've lost. And her daughter did Ozempic. I don't know if I told you this. Or a brand of Ozempic. But it takes much longer than I thought. And she's young. She said she lost 25 pounds, which to me, she didn't need to lose any. But she's in her 30s. I don't think she's 40 yet. But she said she felt like she was pregnant for like 6 months. I'm like, that did it for me. Don't want to feel like that. And you have to kind of like ease into it and ease out of it. Like, okay, never mind. I thought I could just do it for a month and I'd magically lose like 10 pounds. Okay. Now what? I don't know. Kind of don't want these like even. I don't think paleontologists would find them in the ground organized fashion. But I don't know what I want to put under it. The obvious thing would be dirt, brown. I don't think I want to do that either. It's got all kinds of colors in it. I really don't like this one in this color. What am I going to do? Okay, this is more like moss in a dense forest or something. I don't like that either. Huh. This is a downfall sometimes if you work intuitively. Because you're not prepared. This is my medium box of stuff. Okay, that's kind of pretty. I'm just pulling out paper that are in large chunks. Or like a book page about Krakow from Rick Steves, possibly. Okay. What is this? Something from Architectural Digest. It's like a leafy mirror. Okay. This has gotten real picked over. I took some to the beach, but oh dear. Oh dear. I hit the camera. Oh, okay. Hopefully you're all intact. Okay. Now that looks like an archaeology dig right there. And then maybe this one could go on here. I really don't want straight edges. And I don't want these to be even. And I don't know if I want that on there. Pretty close to no. I don't know what to do. I really don't want sleeping in Krakow. I just want words. Maybe not right side up either. Like a textbook type of deal. And then maybe parts of this. Like some up here. Some down here. That does not float my boat either. Are these guys throwing me off? This is a lesson and I don't know how to do this. Which is good. It's good to experience some of these kind of days. Nothing's talking to me at all. Maybe these are too much. There's fireworks that look like that, and then the little smoke things go round and round and round till they fizzle out. Oy, oy, oy. This was a jelly plate print, but there was so much other color on it and crustified edges that it picked up all kinds of stuff. But it has a like mixed media, not mixed media, matte medium type topping to it because it's shiny. I don't think I like that. Are these colors throwing me off? Should I only have one fossil? We only found one fossil. There's so much great stuff here on the edge. I hate to get rid of it. Okay, that's kind of stacked. I like that. I like it stacked, you know. Here's another great edge. Maybe the green is wrong. But I think I want just a little bit of green. So maybe I've got too much. Well, this is a long video, people, apparently. Oh my God, it's already 25 minutes and I haven't even got out a glue stick. I have brown. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. A new paper. Maybe it needs brown dirt. But then the fossil matches the paper. No, I don't want that. Well, I wonder if I could paint over the, well, it doesn't look so bad now that the background is brown. This one stands out because this is the same color. Should I just put this one on here? Maybe. I can always print this again. This was just off of Wikipedia. Kind of giving it a curvy edge. Okay, I kind of like that a little better. There's a lot of white edges from the torn. But now this green doesn't really go right. This mossy green is better. I could put mossy green over this. Kind of like lichen, something growing on it, on the space above the fossil. Need something right there. I don't know. This doesn't usually happen. Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on. What if I just cut out more brown circles? Or orbs or something, not a perfect circle. When in doubt, do a circle. Even though it's on here, maybe this needs to be painted. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, we're going for it. This is the final thing. These are river rocks that have been smoothed down over the years. The millions of years. Capiche? Capiche. I usually don't like a cut edge, but if you've been smoothed down for so many millions of years, you do have a smooth edge. Okay. And I might add other colors to this. But how people balance those rocks at different places. Like tiny little temples or shrines. like that. Probably because I love a good stack. This looks like a baked potato. Okay. And then this can be one layer. Because it's pretty deep, right? I love that people like in Moab and stuff, in Sedona, find these shapes, these fossils in rocks and stuff. And they chisel it away, or whatever they do. Okay, not one shape is the same size. This needs a rounder. There would be no pointy rocks in the riverbed, or what used to be a riverbed. Okay, I like that so much better. We have a plan, Stan. Okay. I think I'm going to glue this down, and then I'm going to cut the edges. Okay, we're going to stack these from top to bottom. Okay, that's the left side. This is the right side. All right, we're going to glue this. This is super thin, so a glue stick is fine, I would think. Just need to make sure I get it good in the center. Whew, that one was hard to come by. That took a lot of digging, no pun intended. All right. Okay. I'm going to just close this on itself. And if some of it sticks out, it's okay. But I don't want this much. Okay. And it's a little wrinkly. That's okay too. All right. They all have different colors in them because of the sediment and what era they were in the riverbeds. Right? Right? Okay, I like this. And I might take, ooh, I know. Being from California and being a girl, woman, at the time, girl, that saw these kind of rocks in the American River when we would go camping. And that is also where they discovered gold. Maybe we add a little gold paint around the edges or specks, flecks. Okay. Because surely our fossils could be sold at Louis Vuitton, right? I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm being silly. Okay. I like this so much better. I like a good stack. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm dreaming of pancakes that I can't have. Or don't want to have at the time, at right now. Okay, I'm going to glue that one on last because it has to be kind of visible for the paleontologist to find it. Sometimes it takes a little bit, but I think this was worth the effort. I like it. And I'm the scientist in my own journal. The art scientist. Ooh, art scientist? Is that a phrase? Is that a real thing? Okay, I like that. Holy mackerel, you're gonna have to speed me up. All right, gold. The paper being thin is working to my advantage for this. All right, I'm looking for my gold. Aha. Liquitex. Oh dear, I think I hit the camera again. I just want a little bit. Maybe I should do this with a brush. I think the birthday boy is back. There's a shadow from somewhere. I don't know where it's from. And they said in Nevada, some miners were finding bones when they were digging for gold or silver. I'm not sure which one they did there. What has been doing out there? You can hear them in the front right here. Can you hear the dog barking out there? The birthday boy. Okay, I love that. Oh, it shows up too a little bit. You can't water the plants because it's too cold. They'll freeze. Since we've been at the beach so long this time, I don't know if our hydrangeas in the front, his new ones, are going to make it. My sister was supposed to come over here and water them, but I don't know. She gave them enough water. The new trees, my husband hooked up a automatic water system, so they got watered, but the new hydrangeas don't have that system. And now he's on to another project. Constantly got a project. The deck in the back is showing its age, and he said there's rotten wood under the top layer that he put on like 15 years ago to kind of prolong it, but now the wood underneath needs to be replaced. It's always something. Always something. Okay, I love this. I love this. This might be my favorite one so far. I'm not even going to touch the rocks or the fossil because that work had already been done many moons ago. Many moons ago. That's where it pays to have a stash. I love this. Stacks of fossils. Woohoo! I went long this time. Real long. Oh, 39 minutes. Not too bad. It took me forever to get what I wanted. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't happen fast. All right, I'm putting all the scraps. I'm going to throw this guy away. I don't want those. But I'm saving other stuff. Never fear. Okay, and I think I've got lids off. And my paint tray because I was testing the paper. The jury's still out on the paper. I don't know if it's thin, which will come in handy at some points. You definitely could, well, you can. I mean, depending on what you do with it, you could make pages with it, but it's real thin. Just know that it's thin. But I'm going to, on the way back to the beach this week or two, I'm not sure when we're leaving. Oh dear. Oh dear. There's paint on my glue stick. I'm going to stop at the Walmart where I bought it in Myrtle Beach, which there's a ton of construction there. So they might have more paint paper than Sumter does. I'm adding a little bit of this yellow to this, just to give it a little bit of contrast. So now this side, oops, that's too much. Just a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna stop. Okay, I love this. What is it? I like things stacked, I guess. In my head, in my heart, I want to be organized. But the thing that really happens isn't so organized. All right, I think I might paint a little bit more. Trying to fill up my paint containers with scraps of paint to take that back to the beach. Love it. Fossils. Highly recommend them. Oh, 41 minutes. Good grief. Bye. Thanks for watching.